What's really good? Hit that like button, share, subscribe. This is very pertinent and serious, all right? Check this out. Now, I found a live one as the ones I've been reading to you guys, trying to get you to see. Now, let's see if you can understand it. WACK100. Okay. Remember, we just talked about Megan the Stallion, and I made my comments and things? He started making comments to back me. Then he turns around and he starts to do this. Remember, they have to blaspheme and they got to lie. This man, he got a special one. He messed up today. Listen, he turned around and started saying to Megan the Stallion, hey, I got a video of you and Tory Lanez I can release. You better do what I say or I'm going to release it. That's called extortion. Let's see what God thinks about extortion. Matthew chapter 23, verse 25. Woe unto Pharisees and scribes, hypocrites, for ye make clean the outside of the cup and of the platter, but wherewith ye are full of extortion of excess. That's him exactly. Extortion. Extorting people, getting money out of people, not working for his money. Literally trying to attack people by holding something over their head they hold dear. That's called extortion. God just said right there that is a grand sin. That it leads you to breaking all of Moses' laws. Now you did they're like 10, 20 sins. Why do it when you could work hard to be a man or a woman? Right there, it gets deeper. Because listen to me, this is why I tell y'all, there's only 2 verses in the entire Bible that talks about it. That's how bad it is. Because he says point blank period, don't do it. That's how serious of a sin it really is. When there's like 1 or 2 verses on one subject, it is clear cut bad. Don't do it. Period. Or this is what you do right here. It's not a controversy. There's 2 verses in the entire Bible on extortion. Listen, Ezekiel chapter 22, verse 12. Okay. In thee have they taken gifts to shed blood. Thou hast taken usury and increase, and thou hast readily gained of thy neighbors by extortion, and has forgotten me, saith the Lord God, all caps. Right there, guys, that gets deeper. Because when it says Lord God right there, we're not only talking about Jesus right there. We're talking about God. So that means God himself is saying, by you doing this, you've forgotten me. Therefore, you've forsaken me. So that is Acts 28:28 as fast as possible. Like, you don't want to mess around with that. Mess around. It says usury. Like, yo, literally that goes hand in hand. If somebody's going to extort someone, they're going to use as many people as they can. It is a character trait. This is what I'm telling you. There's a lot of character traits people would attribute to activities, and a lot of activities people attribute to character traits. Like, so when a person's possessed, dealing with a spiritual wickedness, that's a form of, like, let's say, their activities defining them. Character traits are just habits a person has when spirits are within them, as we're hosts. So they're possessed, versus a person who has morose character and literally is doing things against God. There are different levels to it, and you got to understand this. Because when you test the spirits, and I start reading that, it's important to know this. You want to know the differences, because you want to know how to see that it's futile, and you want to know how to see that there's some hope and light for you to do different things. So understand, point like this, God told you in Proverbs, where angry man you're not to go. So if somebody has angry, or they're like furious about you, or have some type of madness about you, you're not to go and be around them to try and make nice. You get what I'm saying? You're supposed to trust in God and allow God to unharden their heart, to show love, because it's a lack of love. It's nothing that you're doing. It's spiritually happening, and their spirit is taking in it. Because if they were vice versa, they would want the person to be nice to them. That's how people are. So you got to trust in God and allow him to lead you to understand where to go and who to go. You can't test the spirits without Jesus Christ. Right there, all rights reserved.